Well, we've just had a phone call that some of our parts have arrived, so we're going to go in and pick them up. Well, the start of our repairs, first part of it has arrived. Alright, well, we dropped the car in, haven't we, darling?
Yeah. It's out of our hands now.
So fingers crossed we'll have it back today fixed.
Yep.
And we can get out of here.
Yes. We're ice it out as much as we like it.
Yeah, we've had enough.
We've had enough now. We've left Mount Isa. We have the car back, finally.
After a long and unexpected stay in Mount Isa, thanks to some mechanical hiccups, we're finally back on the road, and it feels so good. The Ranger's transmission is holding steady at around 60 degrees, a promising sign that the repairs have done the trick. With spirits high and the open road ahead, we continue our 9-week service leave journey, slowly winding our way back to Melbourne. Next stop, the ghost town of Mary Kathleen. We'll be pulling in there for the night, just us, the stars and what's left of this once bustling community carved into the Outback.
So here we go from the sunny side of Mary Kathleen. Stunning. Mary Kathleen mine. This is the road coming out. It is very rough and rugged. Lots of potholes, lots of rock. Very bumpy.
Yeah, don't bring caravans down it.
No, definitely not. Not if you want it to stay in one piece. So yeah, it is very
Good idea to let your tyres down a bit as well.
yeah.
Something we haven't done.
No, we didn't let our tyres down because we literally just dumped the caravan off and came up here before it got dark. So this is the road leading to the town square. It's frequently populated by cows. We didn't come this way, we came a different way and the bridge had all fallen down.
Don't know that this one's far away from it either.
No. So here's the instructions to the town square. And as you can see, the vans are all on slabs,
Probably coming this way.
which is the way from the houses. Maybe. I'm not sure.
We're lost.
We are lost, but we have to go over the creek, and I'm not sure how we get there from here. Because we're the other side.
No, there's no creek in the campground.
Is there not?
No. Not in the town square.
Oh,
The creek was the other side.
okay.
We've just come across the creek, that bridge.
Yeah, but we couldn't get across to this bit from where we were. It's easy to get lost. So look, this is one of the slabs. No one on that one. Another
On
one.
the other side over there. So.
Yeah, let's just go work out how to get there. I think this is a dead end.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
I think we might have to go all the way around to the end and
Well, there's the creek there, look.
yeah. Oh,
I hate to say you're right, darling, but you might be right.
I might be right. Look, we got this on camera. I might be right. That's unusual.
Don't.
Normally I'm always
Should end up with
wrong.
a big head. It's big enough as it is.
Someone's got a fire over there. We're not going to have a fire tonight. We're both too sick.
Yeah, particularly Polly not well.
Yeah,
Tanya's given us the lurgy.
yeah. I've given everyone
Coots.
the flu.
She's given us the coots.
There's a big slab there on.
Yeah, it is. That's a little house.
Yeah.
Obviously, had one fireplace. I should imagine was where the raised thing
Oh,
is.
there's an information board over there. Look,
Right.
over on the right. If you could turn right in a minute, there's an information board down there.
Okay. On the P.
P, please, Bob. That's a big fan.
It's a massive site, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
There it is. There's the van.
There's the van, just there. Just there.
Hidden in the rugged Queensland outback between Mount Isa and Cloncurry lie the quiet remains of a town lost to time, Mary Kathleen. Once a thriving mining community, this ghost town tells a story of Australia's uranium boom, ambition and eventual decline. Mary Kathleen was founded in the 1950s after rich uranium deposits were discovered nearby. Named after the wife of a prospector who found them, the town was purpose-built to support the Mary Kathleen uranium mine, one of the first of its kind in Australia. At its peak, the town was home to over 1,000 residents. It had all the makings of a small, self-sufficient community, neat streets, a school, a shopping centre, parks and even a picture theatre. It was clean, well planned and by many accounts a pleasant place to live. even in the heart of the Outback. The uranium mined here was sold to the UK and the US during the Cold War, feeding the global nuclear industry. But like many mining towns, Mary Kathleen's future was tied directly to the market. The mine first closed in the early 60s, reopened in the 70s when prices surged again, and finally shut down for good in 1982. What followed was unique. The town was systematically dismantled. Houses, infrastructure, everything was sold off or relocated. All that remains today are the crumbling foundations, empty streets and faded street signs, offering a strange, post-apocalyptic snapshot of a once busy town. Nearby, the open-cut mine has filled with rainwater over the years, creating a striking turquoise lake ringed by rust-coloured rock and a surreal and beautiful reminder of what once was. Mary Kathleen may be silent now, but its story is far from forgotten. It stands as a time capsule of Australia's atomic age and a fascinating stop for those who venture off the beaten path. We spent the night at Mary Kathleen, which is an old mining community that was closed down in the 1980s. Used to mine for uranium here, and there is an open cast mine that you can go and still visit. You have to take a pretty rugged trek to get there, full of potholes. It is tarmac most of the way, but yeah, the road's in pretty poor state. And yeah, it's really pretty, isn't it, when you get up there? The water looks really inviting, but I would say to you, probably not to swim in it. It's probably still radioactive, I should imagine. They did used to mine uranium there. A little bit of history on this place. It was closed down in the 1980s, and they auctioned off the entire town. So the entire town was sold, lifted up and moved. All you've got here at the actual old town site is the slabs that originally the houses stood on. But we're going to take a little trip down to the town square and have a look at that, and we'll take you along for the ride. So this gives you an idea how big the Mary Kathleen town was. It's obviously fairly large. So obviously this is where we are, right here, the town square right now. They even had a church, like Church of England, Catholic church. But yeah, it was a pretty big setup. Doesn't show the mine, but the mine, I'm guessing, was right up here somewhere. Because you come out. Yeah, no, it must have been up here somewhere. The mine. But this is obviously where we are. So a lot of the houses here were transported to Mount Isa and Cloncurry and are still in use today. I've done a little bit of digging online and found that actually it wasn't heaven for single women, because there was a lot of single men here. And they did have problems keeping single women that came to the town for jobs. They tended to leave because of harassment. And the other thing I heard is that the married women, there was definitely a hierarchy there, depending on what your husband did within the mine. everyone knew everyone else's business. So I'm sure there's two sides to every story. Anyway, I'm just going into the canteen. So this is what used to be the old canteen. A pretty decent size. We've got steak on the menu, look. Have we got steak? Steak and chips today, guys. Yeah. Moo. He's like, what are you doing in my canteen? Yeah, definitely. So there's tiles here. This probably would have been the kitchen end. It's like probably an old gas pipe there. Don't go over to them, darling. You get beaten up. So they've still got the old quarry tile on the floor. It's like different tiles over here. And that, they see it all the time, darling. Yeah, okay, so that was the canteen. It was a reasonable size. Yeah. So this will be the ANZ Bank. And what do you reckon this was here, darling?
Safe.
Yeah, this would have been the vault. Yeah. Without a doubt. Oh, Jesus, tripped over that.
There's lots of drains here if it was a vault.
Maybe toilet as well.
Yeah.
There's definitely toilet bases.
Yeah. I reckon that would have
Some
been.
nice.
Well, there's lots of vaults here. Who knows?
Maybe it had toilets in near this. I don't know. I don't know.
We don't know.
And so we're just here to show you what's going on.
Work it out.
Yeah.
You got another big field. Flat surface over there.
Be good if they put plaques here to let you know what these were. Well, they got the sign over there, but it doesn't really remind you when you get all the way around here. Should take the picture. Now this one's the post office. That's 3. I don't know what that would be. This is the post office. But I wonder what these 3 bays would have been for. You reckon it's for putting post in? Why would there be 3? First class. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, this one was. I remember the last one was the post office, and one of those was the bank, which I'm reckoning the one with the 2 toilets in was the bank, which would have been the 3rd one up from that side. Let's have a look. So, if you're in the Mount Isa area, you're looking for a free camp. This one's an absolute gem.
It's very cold.
No facilities here. Very cold at night, at this time of year anyway. No facilities here. It is private land, so you need to look after it, or they'll take it away from us. So this is the old fountain, which I'm guessing you'd have had maybe a couple of spouts coming out of the middle of where people put fires now, and something coming out of there. Yeah. And there's a plaque here apparently. Yeah, so there you go. 1958. That must have been, I'm guessing, when it opened. (1982), this whole place shut. It was quite an impressive complex, wasn't it? It's amazing that you can lose. I mean, look at this. Community store. There was parking. This was all parking along the edges here. All along there. This is here. So, right, yeah, so the general store would have been just over here. So this, yeah, so this here, let me show you. This picture here, the street light, the car going around the corner, this is the fountain just here. And Mary Kathleen community store. There's the light pole, there's the fountain. This would have been where the community store was. Amazing. And that is obviously this one here, which we've walked through all of them. So we've taken a stop off at Cloncurry to get a Cloncurry pie.
You did.
What do you reckon then? You're going to eat the pastry. So wasteful. Alright, well this is our stop for the night, which is Dinosaur Creek. A little bit off the road. This is on the Landsborough Highway, and this highway it's a pretty boring road, to be honest. It's quite an easy drive. However, the road conditions are not great on it. You get quite a few washouts and areas where there's obviously floodways, and they're quite violent. So just watch for that if you're driving it. Anyway, we're stopping here for the night. We'll get a fire going tonight as well. But yeah, not too bad. Some friendly flies here. Just what we need. Check out this spot, eh? This has turned out real nice. So again, this is Dinosaur Creek. It's a free camp. It's just a gravel pit. It's got this little hill in the middle of it. There's plenty of spots to stop around. It's quite busy tonight actually. And the sunset, oh my goodness. The sunset's absolutely amazing. Amazing sunset. Yeah, I'm going to say it, the Australian Outback, without a doubt, has the most stunning sunsets. It really does. Sunrise is going to be good here as well. It's going to be the opposite, straight across behind this mound in front of us, but it's going to be pretty impressive, I think. Okay guys, we're going to wrap this one up here. If you're enjoying the content we're putting out, please click the like button. If you've made it this far into the video, please click the subscribe. It's free, it costs you nothing, and it really helps us out. Share the video and click the bell icon to be notified of future releases. Anyway, stay safe out on the tracks and we'll catch you on the next one. Stay safe.